Ever feel sharp at sunrise, ready to tackle the day, but by noon your energy's gone, like a switch flipped off? What if a private morning habit, something as personal as self-pleasure, was quietly draining your strength, dulling your spark? I'm William, and I've spent years digging into men's health to uncover truths most guys never hear. Here's a hard truth. Masturbation is natural, healthy even, but after 60, certain morning habits around it can harm your heart, your prostate, your drive, in ways you don't see coming. It's like tossing wet logs on a fire, smothering the flame you need to thrive. Today we're diving into 5 morning habits that silently damage your health and exactly what to do instead to keep your fire burning bright. These aren't guesses, they're backed by science, like studies from Harvard Medical School and the Journal of Men's Health. If you like this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I know how to make it better for you. Think of me as a buddy sharing hard-earned wisdom over coffee, not here to judge, just to help you live stronger after 60. Let's start with a habit you might be doing right now, one that's stressing your body before the day even begins. You roll out of bed, eyes barely open, feel that morning urge, and act on it, quick as a reflex. It feels natural, doesn't it? But here's why it's a mistake. When you sleep, your body's in low gear, like a campfire smoldering through the night. Your heart rate's slow, your blood pressure's down, saving energy for the day. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes after waking for your system to warm up. Blood vessels to open, heart to settle into rhythm. Diving into self-pleasure right away, it's like pouring kerosene on that smoldering fire. Your heart rate spikes, your blood pressure surges, hitting your system hard. For men over 60, this isn't just a jolt. A 2019 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found sudden exertion first thing in the morning raises the risk of heart strain, especially in older guys. It can cause dizziness, a tight chest, maybe a racing pulse. In rare cases, it's triggered heart events that catch you off guard. I know a guy, Tom, 62, who'd feel woozy every morning, blaming it on age. One day he nearly fainted grabbing his coffee. Turns out his habit of rushing into self-pleasure straight from bed was taxing his heart, wearing it down over time. Here's what to do instead. Wait 20 to 30 minutes after waking. Sip a glass of water, about 8 ounces, stretch your arms, maybe stroll to the porch. Let your body ease into the day, like coaxing a fire with gentle kindling. This simple pause keeps self-pleasure safe, even energizing, not draining. Tom tried it, and within weeks his mornings felt steady. His energy held strong past lunch. Want to give it a go? Tomorrow, set a timer for 20 minutes after you wake. If you're jumping in sooner, try this pause. It's a small shift for a big win. But there's another habit, one that's not about your heart but your mind, and it's quietly stealing the joy from your days. Let's talk about it. Picture your morning routine. Coffee's brewing, house is quiet, and you turn to fast-paced, high-intensity online content to spark arousal. It's easy, private, does the trick, right? Wrong. This habit's rewiring your brain, dimming the natural pleasures that make life rich. Your brain thrives on dopamine, the chemical that fuels joy, connection, drive. Intense online stimulation floods your brain with dopamine spikes, like blasting a gentle flame with a blowtorch. Over time, your pleasure centers get numb, like a radio turned up so loud the speakers start to crack. Research from the University of Cambridge in 2021 showed excessive dopamine surges, like those from heavy online content, dull your brain's ability to enjoy simple pleasures, a warm hug, a good joke, a quiet moment with your partner. You might notice things that used to light you up feel flat. Intimacy with your spouse might lose its warmth. A friend of mine, Robert, 65, started feeling foggy, disconnected by mid-morning. He thought it was just getting older, but we traced it to his daily dose of online videos. His brain was chasing bigger hits for less joy, leaving him empty, even a little down. The solution's simpler than you think. Skip the screen. Lean into your imagination, a memory, a sensation, the moment itself. It's not about cutting pleasure. It's about real pleasure, the kind that keeps your mind sharp. your heart open. Robert gave it a try, and within a month he felt clearer, more connected, like he'd rediscovered his spark. It's like tending a fire with steady logs, not overwhelming it with sparks. If you're reaching for online content every morning, try skipping it once this week. Notice how your mood shifts, how the world feels a bit brighter. But there's another habit, one that's brewing trouble deeper in your body, and it's not about your mind at all. Let's keep going. You're in that morning moment, the rush of self-pleasure, and without thinking, you clench tight, push hard through the peak. It feels instinctive, like flexing a muscle to finish strong. But here's the problem. You're straining your pelvic muscles, setting off a chain reaction that can rob you of control. Those muscles down in your pelvic floor aren't just for show. They hold up your bladder, keep your bowels steady, give you command over your body. Overworking them during self-pleasure, especially after 60, is like snapping a guitar string too tight. It weakens, frays, and eventually breaks. When you strain, you're putting those muscles under stress they weren't built to handle. Research from the Journal of Urology shows repetitive pelvic strain can tire out these muscles, leading to issues like urinary leaks or that urgent dash to the bathroom. For men over 60, this isn't just a nuisance. Weak pelvic muscles can dull sensation, make intimacy with your partner less vibrant, even steal your confidence. Imagine hesitating to laugh at a buddy's joke, worried you might not hold it together. That's what's at stake. I met a guy, Mike, 67, who'd feel a sudden need to run to the bathroom after his morning routine. He'd chuckle, call it old man problems, until it happened at a family barbecue right in front of his grandkids. That embarrassment hit hard. We traced it to his habit of clenching too tight during self-pleasure, weakening his pelvic floor over years. It wasn't just leaks, it was a loss of ease, of freedom. Here's how to fix it. During that moment, let your pelvic muscles relax, like easing your grip on a heavy bag. Picture a gentle breeze, not a gale, guiding your fire. Try Kegel exercises to strengthen those muscles. Squeeze like you're stopping your urine midstream, hold for 3 seconds, release, repeat 10 times a day. It's like tuning that guitar string to just the right pitch. Mike started Kegels and learned to relax during his routine. Within 2 months, he was back to laughing freely. No more worries. Want to try it? Today, do 1 set of Kegels while brushing your teeth. Feel the difference. But there's another habit, one that's throwing your body's balance off in ways you'd never suspect. And it's not about muscles at all. You might think more is better, that giving in to that morning urge a few times in a row is just enjoying the moment. But frequent self-pleasure sessions, back to back, can disrupt your hormones, sapping the drive that keeps you feeling young. Testosterone, the fuel for your strength, your mood, your spark, peaks in the morning. Every release dips it a bit, and too many in a short span can leave your tank running low. It's like burning through your fire's best logs before the day even starts. Studies in the Journal of Men's Health show that frequent ejaculation without recovery time can lower testosterone in older men, leading to fatigue, irritability, even a drop in desire. You might feel sluggish, snap at your wife over nothing, or lose interest in the things that used to light you up. This isn't just a bad day. It's your body out of tune. I knew a man, David, 64, who'd always been the life of the party, joking with his grandkids, dancing with his wife. But he started dragging by noon, grumpy, no energy for the family he loved. He blamed work stress, but we found his 3 times a morning self-pleasure habit was throwing his hormones off balance. It wasn't just tiredness. It was like his fire was flickering, barely holding on. Over time, it dulled his drive, made him feel older than his years, even strained his marriage. Here's the fix. Keep morning sessions to once, maybe every other day, to give your body time to recharge. Prioritize sleep, aim for 7 to 8 hours a night, to boost testosterone naturally. Add a brisk walk, about 20 minutes, to stabilize your mood and keep your flame steady. It's like saving your best firewood for a long, warm night, not burning it all at dawn. David cut back, focused on sleep, and within a month, he was back to his old self, twirling his wife in the kitchen. Want to test it? For 1 week, stick to 1 session in the morning and track how you feel by lunch. You might be surprised at the energy you've been missing. This isn't about giving up pleasure. It's about protecting the spark that makes you, strong, connected, alive. David told me over a beer, "William, I didn't realize how much I was losing until I got it back." That's what's possible when you find balance. But there's one final habit, the most dangerous of all, that's like ignoring a spark that could burn your whole house down. It's not about what you're doing, but what you're choosing to overlook. And it's ringing alarms you can't afford to miss. Every morning, you might feel it. A slight twinge, a faint burn, maybe a dull ache during or after self-pleasure. You brush it off, thinking it's just age creeping in. Nothing serious. But that's the most dangerous habit of all, ignoring your body's warning signs. Those little signals aren't random. They're your body shouting for attention, like smoke curling from a fire you can't yet see. A sting when you pee, numbness, weaker sensations. These could point to nerve trouble, prostate issues, or poor blood flow, all common after 60. Ignoring them is like turning off a smoke alarm and hoping the flames go away. Your body's trying to tell you something critical. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that untreated prostate or nerve issues can spiral into chronic pain, loss of sensation, even challenges with intimacy that hit deeper than the physical. It's not just a bad day. It's a slow theft of the moments that make life rich, holding your wife close, feeling alive in your own skin. For men over 60, these warning signs are your chance to act before small sparks become wildfires that change everything. I knew a man, Henry, 68, who felt a faint ache for years during his morning routine. He'd shrug, say, "That's just getting old and unwound," and carry on. But those shrugs cost him. By the time he came to me, his prostate issues had stolen his sleep, his confidence, his connection with his partner. He sat in my office, voice low, and said, "William, I thought it'd fix itself." It broke my heart because a simple checkup could have caught it early. Over time, those ignored signals turned his vibrant life into a shadow of what it was. Here's what you need to do. Listen to your body. If you feel anything off, a twinge, a change, a burn, don't wait. Call your doctor, ask for a prostate exam, maybe a quick scan. It's not about fear. It's about owning your health, like checking the oil in your truck before a long drive. Henry got help, started treatment, and slowly rebuilt his spark. He's back to fishing with his grandsons, smiling again. You can do this too. This week, take a moment to note any unusual feelings. If they linger, make that call. Your flame's worth protecting. But this isn't just about one habit. It's about seeing your health as a fire that needs your care, and that's where we're headed next. We've walked through 5 habits that can quietly dim your health, like wet logs smothering a fire. Rushing into self-pleasure too soon, chasing intense online stimulation, straining your pelvic muscles, throwing your hormones off balance, and worst of all, ignoring your body's warnings. Each one's a spark that can either fuel your flame or snuff it out. I'm William, and sharing this comes from a place close to home. Years ago, I watched my dad struggle with fatigue, low mood, things he chalked up to age. He'd say, "Son, it's just how it goes." But digging into men's health, I learned it didn't have to be that way. Small habits were stealing his spark, and helping him change them gave me a mission: to help men like you live fuller, stronger, no matter the years. Self-pleasure isn't the problem. It's a gift, a part of being human, even after 60. But it's like tending a fire. You don't drown it in oil, let it burn wild, or ignore the smoke. You nurture it with care so it lights your days with warmth. Your health is that fire, and you're the keeper. Start with one small change. Maybe wait 20 minutes before your morning routine. Try a set of Kegels or pick up the phone for that doctor's visit you've been putting off. These aren't just fixes. They're choices to honor the man you are. Strong, connected, alive. I saw what's possible with a guy like Henry. After getting help, he didn't just regain his health. He rediscovered joy. He told me over a fishing trip, "William, I feel like I got my life back." That's what I want for you. A life where you wake up eager, laugh with your grandkids, hold your partner close, and feel every moment. You deserve that. Your flame isn't fading, it's waiting for you to fan it. Here's a truth I've learned. Health isn't about big leaps. It's about small, steady steps, like adding kindling to a fire, day by day. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just pick one habit from today, maybe noting that twinge or easing up on the morning rush, and start there. Over time, those steps build a blaze that carries you through your golden years with energy, confidence, joy. My friend, thank you for listening, for caring enough about yourself to hear this story. It means the world to share this with you. If something here moved you, drop a comment with one change you'll make. Your words might spark hope for someone else. And if you found value in this, please hit that like button, subscribe, maybe share this with a buddy at the diner. It's how we keep this fire spreading. Next time, I'll share a morning routine to lift your strength, your spirit every single day. Until then, tend your flame gently. You've got years of light left to shine.